Welcome back to Dragon Quest III HD-2D. Or 2D HD? I don't know. Whatever the case, welcome back. Last time we made it all the way through... Well, we made it through a lot, to be honest. We made it all the way back through the Promontory Tower. I think that was maybe the last time before. No. Promontory Tower, Reeve, got a thief key, and even made it all the way through the little dungeon, I guess you could say, to get to the new world. And so we're here. And so, why don't we go ahead and take a look around first? Because I did not do that last time. I'm guessing there's nothing, huh? Nothing! Okay, great! But let's head on out and see what this world has to offer to us. Do not speak. No more items? Darn. I've been getting so many different items, it's been nice. Also, I gotta fix poor Crag. He's cursed right now. Thanks to that stupid whimpering. I don't see any other items around. Some of the image shifting kind of bothers my eyes, I'm not gonna lie. Seriously love the artwork though. Guess we're heading out. Oh! It's a slime! Slurp. The slime looks tail up and down. It doesn't seem to be a bad slime.
Wait! Don't do anything silly now!
Don't do anything silly now! It's a dude! Hi, dude! How are you today?
Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now.
Oh, yeah!
You might just be the one.
I am. I'm the hero.
Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear.
Except fear itself. Slurp.
Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels?
Can't say I have.
There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk.
Neat.
This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you.
Cool.
At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet.
Nope, you're just that dude.
Though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know me, right?
I know you from other games, so I'll just say yes.
Good to hear word of my work has travelled far and wide. Listen, would you mind if I asked a favour of you?
Sure.
Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way?
Sure.
I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
I don't see why not.
As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Romaria. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another.
Ah, Pokemon battles.
Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well.
Okay.
Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Sure. Slurp indeed. Are you gonna give me an info screen? Yes! Monster Wrangling for Beginners, Part 1. Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns and dungeons. These creatures can be rescued if you can find them. However, some monsters are a bit jittery and will scarper if you get too close. Should you come across any critters like this, try using items or abilities that might make you stand out less. Let's see. Monty the Monster Monitor will reward you each time you hit a new milestone for monsters recruited. Try checking in on him from time to time to see if he's got any gifts for you. It's also worth knowing that the more monsters you send Monty's way, the more abilities your monster wranglers will learn. Neat! So I guess that's where monster wranglers can become kind of like blue mages or something. Sort of. Not quite. Alright. I don't see anything else, so let's head on out. And let's take a look at the world. The new continent we're on. Oh, castle's right there. I'm gonna explore the... No, I'm gonna take one battle and then I'm gonna go in there. Oh, a restless armor. Okay, this is one where everyone's gonna follow orders because they have high defense. Give it a flame slash. You, propeller blade because it does extra damage, or sleepy slap. You know what? Sleepy slap him. Soothing song's only for healing. Tongue lashing could stun him. Nah, just attack for now. Also, yeah, she has a move too. A short, sharp shock that can snap a fellow party out of sleep, confusion, and paralysis. Really useful if she decides to use it. But for now, she's going to use the wizard staff. Okay, it resists that. A little tough there. He has that heavy defense. But no, we want to go in here because we want to cure Crag of his curse. New place, Romaria? Nah, it's Romaly. It's always going to be Romaly, and I will refuse to call it that. Let's take a look at Romaly. Ciao, il benvenuto. Welcome. Hello and welcome to Romaria, friend. Same thing. Okay. We got coin. Anyone else around here? I mean, I love the decor, I should say, here. Medicine herb. I know it's medicinal, but whatever. Personally, I prefer them better as medical herbs instead, but whatever. A few nights ago, I saw a spiked hair by the fountain. It was standing completely still, so I tried to get closer to it, but it fled before you could say scusi. Alright, that's a hint. Oh, you're from Elihan, huh? I knew as soon as I saw your clothes. They're so plain. Says, look at the guy in the plain Jane shorts there. Or Shane, in the little overalls, I should say. That's very plain, too. Please, if I saw people wearing these outfits, oh my gosh. Alright, well, before we get too involved with that, why don't we take a look at the shops? Shopping! Alright, what do we have here? Weapons or armor? Alright. Chain sickle is what we have so far. Thorn whip, we can get thorn whips for everybody if we really wanted to. That's a thought. Iron lance is 59, which would give Crag to 62. Kind of like him on the boomerang. Oh, but we could also buy boomerangs, which everyone can equip too. Jeez. Let's see. I might hold off on that for now. Because it's only 8 more attack. On Tal, anyway. Chain sickle she can equip too, but it's not that much. Thorn whip is fine, but I think that's going to be a pass down type of situation here. Wizard staff, boomerang, bronze knife, oaken club. We have scale shields, which is very good for everybody. Shell armor, only they could equip and they already have it. Leather armor is kind of whatever. Dragon scale, everyone could equip for that extra little bit of defense, but I don't really think that's necessary. Yeah, so really I think the big winners are the scale shield and I guess maybe an iron lance. I think I'll buy the scale shield because it's a 7 holds defense. And I'll buy one for everybody, so one moment and I'll be right back. I decided to buy 2 in case we find some. It seems like the right idea. Let's see. It is vital that you remain cautious when visiting the northern mountains. There are monsters up there who can paralyze men. And if you are paralyzed in battle, then you cannot act. And if you cannot act, you may meet an end most horrible. This is why you must be most careful, see? It'd be wise for you to keep many moonward bulbs on your person if you go that way. Well, as long as Terry doesn't get paralyzed, she can actually unparalyze us eventually. People's eyes are always drawn to weapons and shields, but I say it is most stupid to forget about accessories. They must have multi-useful effects, and let you boost your agility and wisdom, which weapons and defensive gear cannot.
Perhaps it is because of the terrible menace, menace of the Archfiend, but the people, they seem so down in these days, you know?
I would be too, a little. Alright, wow, take a look at this. Divine Dagger and Feathered Cap is decent here. Not as good as the wooden helmet for some reason, that's weird. What was it, 5 defense? Yeah, okay. Turban, same thing, only a little bit. Iron Apron. That's pretty good. 10 defense, that is worthwhile. That is also nearly all my gold, so maybe not. A leather cape. Crafted from the hide of a beast with bad luck. He has 10 whole defense. That is really good on Scarcy, but Crag's fine, so maybe it's not that great. Necklace of Immunity. To prevent its wearer from succumbing to poison. I don't think that's really worth it, because you can cure poison right after battle, so The Rousing Ring is pretty good. We already have 1. 2. I don't know, that might be something I hold on by later, but I don't see a need for it right now. I'm trying to keep my money safe here. Let's see. Moonwort Bowl. Holy Water Tangle Web. Yeah, nothing else that pops out at me, so I think I'm good. I also sold off all my excess equipment that I gathered, so no worries there. And let's check down here, which is that monster arena, I believe. Monster arenas. You'll find monster arenas where creatures engage each other in friendly fisticuffs all over the world. Piles of prizes and gold coins galore are yours for the taking if you can best your fellow competitors. Should you want anything cleared up, then simply ask the girl by the arena to find out more. You could also learn by doing if you like. Why not try your hand at a tournament in Romaria? Probably because it costs money.
You're not from around here, darling. I hope you have a wonderful time in our beautiful city of Romaria. Romaly. Do enjoy the monster arena as well. Good day. If you got any questions about the wonderful world of monster arenas, then you're talking to the right person. So what would you like to know?
Monsters that run away, how to find monsters, monster arenas, taking part in tournaments, dealing with defeat. Only one I'm really curious about is rescuing and maybe monsters that run away.
It's fairly simple, really. If you see a mild-mannered critter that stays still long enough for you to pet it, then it can be rescued. Monty told me he has high hopes for you, so I sure hope you won't have much trouble getting the monsters on side. Just remember, you can get as close as you like to friendly creatures, and they won't budge an inch. They love making new acquaintances, so be sure to rescue any you bump into on your travels.
And monsters that run away.
I guess there are some out there that can be a bit shy like that. They'll scarp with a stick if they get a whiff of human or hear footsteps. Your best bet is to work out how to tread a bit more softly, or find a scent that the critters like. You know, I often wonder how thieves manage to stay so quiet when they're trying to pinch things. Bet they'd be able to rescue plenty of monsters.
Well, we have a thief right here and a monster wrangler, so that we have a pretty good group for this. Alright, and how to find monsters? I guess that would be next best. The rest I'm not going to go into, don't worry.
Not a day goes by that I don't consider this very subject. Well, did you know that certain creatures only come out at specific times of the day? Not all of them are morning monsters, you know. Some are only active at night, so make sure to make a point of searching at different times. And if you don't fancy waiting around, head to an inn and just sleep until nightfall. Who knows, there may well be a handful that only come out at dusk, too.
Oh boy.
You can, I hope.
What do you have to say? Welcome to Rainbow's End Bank. Thank you. What do you have to say?
If you wish to take part in a tournament, you must go to the counter and pay your entry fee. See?
I'm not doing a Spanish accent. I'm really not good at it.
Wonderful to see you again. I hear you're finding time to search for friendly monsters alongside all along your other commitments. Thank you so much. Did you hear? Why don't you go ahead and check out the other little critter? On the little critters.
So, this one that we just got has Splatric. Okay, I chose him. I can't really do much. Oh. You come back again, your monsters love little visits.
Hello, Kerman. Thank you for visiting our monster arena. Here, we all subscribe to the notion that a bit of friendly competition, as well as some fighting, can create bonds that last a lifetime. Worth noting that it's your monsters that do battle, not you yourself. Have you come to measure? Blah, 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 blah? Okay. No. You come back soon.
We're not anywhere close.
I must admit, in my weaker moments, I am tempted to abandon my duties and indulge in the same pastimes as everyone else. However, I cannot forsake the goddess. Tell me, how may I be of service?
Oh, I could save. Let me take care of that and be right back. Alright, I saved. And also, I just remembered I want to cure my curse. So, let's cure Crag. 270 gold. Ugh, yes. Man, it's been a long time since I fell for a curse like this. And that should be all. Alright, let's, never speak of you again. I'm gonna bag you, and I'm gonna have to remember to sell you. I've already spoken to you, and I don't... Oh! Barrel! Gives me seat of defense. I don't think that's everything. What's up here? Oh, the arena! Can we search around? This is a place of monster combattimento. The monster arena. Can you smell it? The passion! Oh, magnifico. Maybe it's Italian, but either way, I can't do either of those accents very well. Insect family monsters are to be feared, see? Unless you can use ice spells, then Victoria is yours. So, insects are weak to ice. Neat.
Oh, looks like now on me blade inside today.
Nothing to interact with. Okay. Hello.
Well, hey, things are about to get started.
135 coins.
Now remember, Kiripidis use Kabuff Recruitment. If you cannot beat one, use a monster that knows many incantesimi, many spells. The higher the rank of the Antonio, the more spells and abilities will be used by your opponents. The experience will be multi-bene for you and your monsters.
Okay. I guess that's everything here? Nope.
Basta, Barabia, leave me alone. I must not be distracted.
Alright, and I guess that's everything here. Alright, I will meet you, I guess, right outside the weapon shops and such. Alright, we're outside of the arena and shopping area. Let's take a look around. Now, we were told that at night we have a some sort of bunny to look after, but first, we got a Chimera wing. Alright, those are always useful. Anything else of note over here? I'm staying in the areas here, but it looks like no. How about you, sir?
You are a stranger to our land, see? Bene, then I will teach you something of great use. The king of our country, Il Re. He is very, you say, a fanciful man. If you have a whim, he follow it. Be careful of this.
I already know what that means, but that's still odd to say. We got luck! Hooray! And we've already spoken to them. Let's take a look at the inn. Also, is there anything... No. Figured I'd check. What do we have in the inn? We have shelter. Anything on that little corner bookshelf? Oh! And there's a way out, too. Cool. We can go upstairs. Let's invade this person's room. We got Moonward Bulb.
Can the Archfiend truly be poised to take over our world? Surely such a thing could not happen.
Oh, and shush. I also accidentally hit B, so now we walked a little slow for a bit. What do we have over here? We get leather armor. That's an improvement. Oh, also off-screen, I bought a little bit more armor because I didn't realize it was armor. The leather cape is now on Scarsy because, well, that's his best gear after the wayfaring clothes, so I figured, why not? Alright, you have a leather dress, you have a tortoiseshell, you have shell armor. I don't think leather armor is useful anymore. Yes, thank you. I don't see anything else of note. Alright, well, we got some leather armor, I guess, to sell. I'll do that off screen. Why don't we go out through here? Just to see a new entrance or so. Oh, okay. Let's hide over on this side. We have kitty, or dog? No, dog. Berto. Bow, bow, bow. Slobber. Yes, yes, thank you. I thought he pointed to something hidden in the previous games. Maybe they doesn't end anymore here. Unless he's pointing right across. I'm pressing buttons just in case, but all I get is bow, bow, slobber. Alright, I guess I'll go in the house. Ooh, that does it lovely. Let's invade. Actually, I think this is a church. So, is this the proper place to save? I guess so.
Many leagues to the north, there lies the village of Khoryv. It is the most beautiful, but it is quite the walk to get there.
Nothing here. Anything on that bookshelf? No. Bookshelves here. We get the Eureka moment. I guess that's for luck. And a restless heart. I think that's extra defense if I remember right. Yep, 3 extra defense. The ideal accessory for anyone who wishes to be a plugger who won't give up when the going gets tough. I think it's just for raising toughness, and I don't think it's cursed. A little extra defense doesn't hurt. Oh, shush. And then we have the priest who's just going to tell us to save, so, nah. We went that way. Hello, old man.
Phew, phew. Oof, it's no good. I am a whistler, terrible. Hey, Berto, Dorsail, where are you? I go now to home. I leave you. How you like that, huh?
I already found him. Oh, maybe I need to learn the whistle skill, and we'll be able to get the dog over to his owner? I'm guessing? I don't know. Well, that is a skill that Terry eventually will get. Hello, lady. Did I take you? Yeah, you talked about the spiked hair. Okay. We have a house to go into, but I see pot. We get money from pot. It's always good to get money from pot. What do we have in here? One open pot. Mini medal! I should really check in on that, because I think we are going to get out to get the other boomerang. I might do that off screen just to be sure first, but anyway.
Oh man, but the world, it has become so dangerous. We must trust Ilre, our beloved king, to guide us through these times defect still.
And we get a turban! That, I don't think matters at this point.
Oh.
No, it does. Okay, I'll give it to you. It's a little bit more defense. Why not? I think that's all everywhere that we could find in Romaly on this side. So, time to go to the castle. Also, I'm just going to talk to the dog again, just in case that actually helps or something. Bow bow slobber. Okay. Nothing of note here. Just decor? Well, that's what it looks to be, just decor. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still looks beautiful. I thought the loading time was going to be longer. Okay. Hello.
Sharpen, you're a visitor from Alliance, eh? Perfetto. We have been awaiting you. I've heard that there are fantastical people in this world who can get close enough to wild monsters to befriend them. Every time I go near one, they just run off.
Honestly, I wanted to pet a soft little unicorn ever since I was a little bambino.
Well, too bad. You suck. Alright, I'm not going to go downstairs. We're going to check this whole level out first. Well, here's the supply room. Interact. Agility. Now, for a junk room, there wasn't much. Magic door room? Yeah. Oh, hello.
I traveled here from village of Khoryv to the north. But monsters aggress me and I run, leaving stocks behind. Now I'm without goods and capable of profiting even minimally. You're such luck.
In other words, we can find things up ahead. Neat. We get gold. And not much else. Alright, we'll check out this side, and you know what? We'll go in the garden. We have 26 gold. We have person.
Are you ever troubled by paralysis, friend?
It's a guy, sorry.
Are you ever troubled by paralysis, friend? Time heals all, paralysis included. But if you wish it to be cured immediatamente, you must use a moonward bulb.
Come here, Wing. I don't see anything else of note on this side of the garden. What about the other side? Also, is there behind the... There is not. It's always good to check behind the throne. Just like behind a waterfall, it just seems like natural. And nothing's on this side either. Yellow.
Here, the king, he waits for you. Go to him, avante.
No. Alright, we're gonna go check out the downstairs areas. We have 3 of them. So, we'll check out here first. And I'll meet you at the northwestern one if this one turns out to be not much. Unless they're connected, in which case, I'll see you there. Ooh, dark and mysterious. But it's treasure that we cannot get yet. Alright, I'll meet you in the northwest wing. Alright, we're gonna go right upstairs. I accidentally went up and I didn't realize it before, by the way, so we're going up. I appreciate the visual, but I'm also a little annoyed by the time. I'll be at the bottom of the stairs when this is done, that's for sure. Nothing else of note. I guess we chat.
Leave it out, will you? How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know no Robbin Ood. I never even heard of the bloke. Yeah, who the heck are you? I thought you were another one of them guys coming to give me a grilling. If they've got it in this bad for me, who knows what they'll do to old Robbin if they get him. What's that? Where is he? Up Sky Hill Tower, I heard. I mean, his gang are horrible henchmen. Give him an Aiden for me, eh? Will ya? Aiden, whatever. Alright, see you at the next, quadrant, I guess.
Time to go up the other tower. And then I guess we'll finally talk to the king or something, I guess. But anyway, enjoy the new view. It's basically the same view, except we're going in another direction. Yay! Alright. It's door. Copy of Would I Lie to You? You probably would, Rabbit, you would. And leather cape, we get a free one. Well, Crag, you get to upgrade it, I guess, a little bit. It's not by much, but there you go. This is why I shouldn't have bought the other one, but whatever. Alright, let's talk to Man.
Oh, dear me. My son, the king, he loves to make merry above all else. He prefers to play than to rule.
Alright, well that was pointless. I guess I'll go see this king. And up we go. Oh wow, cutscene!
Well met, traveler. Tell me, what brings you to fairest
Romaly.
Ah, I see. you must be the hero of Aliahan.
Sure.
Your king sent word that you were on a mission of great importance.
We were.
Ah, it is an honor to at last meet the Scion of Ortega in the flesh. Your reputation precedes you.
Okay.
Now, there is something I must ask of you.
If you're asking me to dance, I can't do it. Too tired.
That despicable brigand Robbin Ood has stolen from us our most sacred and regal crown.
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to return it to us, you would prove yourself a true hero.
Neat.
Believe me, you will not get a better chance to show just what a descendant of the great Ortega can do. Go forth, and may luck travel with you!
Okay. Hi, lady.
My courtiers tell me the lion is a great place, a place of great beauty. Tell me, is there beauty in the hearts of its people too? Spero di sì, I hope it is so.
That despicable brigand Robbin Ood has stolen from us our most sacred and regal crown. Were you able to return it to us? You would prove yourself a true hero.
Go forth and blah 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 blah. Okay. Please do as His Majesty asks, friend. Tell me, Cal, have you ever traversed the desert south of Romaria? Believe it or not, there's a kingdom down that way.
I have not.
To get there, you must first travel east of Romaria, then circle around southwards. You'll know you're in the right place when all you can see is miles and miles of desert. The kingdom of Ibis itself features in many of the realm's myths and legends. I have no doubt you'll learn something of use should you pay to visit.
Well, we could try visiting there early, though the monsters probably will kick our ass. Oh! Unsealant. I don't know how or what I interacted with there. I was just pressing buttons. But okay. And 14 coins.
You are a visit from Alliance. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, I'm going to press buttons. Seed of Strength. And anything else to interact with? Alright, pressing button randomly. Nothing. Okay. Well, that seems to be everything here, so I guess we'll go outside and explore some more. This is the wrong outside I meant to go to, but that's fine. I guess I'll show us all walking off. But let's go ahead and get on out of here. I already saved once, so I should be okay. The only thing we missed was some cutscenes. No biggie. Right, game? But honestly, I'm loving this game. I've been playing it way too much, probably. Let's check to the right and see if we can find anything hidden. Because we didn't check these all before. Damn, we just fought one of those knights again, and holy crap, he took half of our health from Crag. That's ridiculous. Alright, looks like that's everything on this side. So maybe we won't go visiting the desert right away. Though I am tempted. Well, let's see what's over here. Alright, doesn't look like there's going to be much else here, huh? Alright, I guess I'll meet you up there, because I'm probably going to get into a fight. So, see you up here after the fight. Or not! Ooh! So what is this little checkpoint here?
At last we have tracked down those banditi.
Oh!
First, we will make our way north to the village of Khoryv before heading to the old tower.
Wow, they're actually doing something instead of just telling us to do it.
Now march, Cavalieri!
And they march.
Ah, scusi.
Scusi?
By any chance, would you happen to have come from Aliahan?
Yes.
Then it is as I thought. We recently received a letter from the king of your nation. He mentioned sending a warrior off on a great quest. You are exactly as he described.
Well, thank you.
I had hoped for some help tracking down our king's crown. You see, it was recently stolen.
Well, that's a bummer.
As a result, the outpost that leads to Portoga is closed until further notice. Mi dispiace for the trouble. I am truly sorry. I know this will not help your journey. However, the outpost will be open soon enough. We believe we have found the hideout of the thieves. The crown will be returned in due course. Viva el Rey!
Okay. Yeah, long live El Rey.
Sounds like those ruffians are in the tower to the northwest. The one that's just over the mountains.
Well, thank you.
See, I saw it once when I made the journey to the western coast. It is quite a trek, let me tell you.
I believe you. So we're gonna have to girder our MP, that's for sure. Girder? Garner? Whatever. Horse! Winnie!
Bandita have been menacing these parts of late, robbing travelers on the road. Mamma mia! Surely we live in lawless times. Behold, the Romalian road. Beware when traveling at night. The monsters that come out after the sun sets are exceedingly violent. Oh, how I long for a glimpse of your eye. He is so fascinante, so fascinating to me. Unfortunately, they had to close the outpost on the way there, thanks to some undesirable gang of hoodlums. Honestly.
We have a couple other people here. Hello.
Have you ever heard of the Fortuno to witness a belly dance?
No.
Ah, such a shame. I heartily recommend it.
Yes. It is truly an enlightening experience, see? Can I steal anything from you? Ah, I can. Your holy water is now my holy water. Anything else? Not that I can see. A little difficult to see, to be honest. Hello, other merchant-looking guy.
You never believe this. I saw a monster over by the fountain in the town the other day. I was so worried trouble might break out that I went to go fetch the castle guards. But it was gone by the time I returned to the fountain. Now I know there was no way it could have seen us. Maybe our footsteps scared it off?
So, we gotta wait until we can get that one, I think. We need to get the, what is it? Tiptoe, I think is what it's called. One of those thief abilities, but either way, we're well equipped for all this. Oh, well, our characters will be. Nothing here, and here. I'm gonna look around, and even if I have new fights to go to. How about here? What's the sign say? Khoryv Outpost Asham. Oh, we got some new enemies here. Let me see. Spike Terror are normal, but the Vladdies are definitely new, and I think they could suck your blood. So, alright, why don't you help take those out? You're the whip user, you take them, you boomerang it up, and you go ahead and wizard staff them, I guess. I'm not really worried about the Spike Terror. Good hit. Nice. Finished. There we go. And Vladdy has a Divine Dagger, which is... It sure is there. We don't need that anymore. Alright, well, I'm not going to go too far west, so... I see sparkles. And... Oh, another new enemy. Toxin Rabbit. Ribbits. Rodent, whatever they are. Them. Let's start having you just attack Terry. Yeah, you're probably better off using the frizz stick there. But okay. Sparkles. Antidotes. Moonwort. Okay. And a little section here. Oh, a little bit of people camping out.
You're looking for more spots like this one? Well, I've been to a few. It was quite a while ago, so I'm not sure, but my directions will be entirely accurate. I remember there was one to the north, by this massive tree next to a mountain. Another one down one side of the mountain, too. Pretty sure I also saw one near a snowy spot on the northern coast, and there was one by a river to the east, too. Sorry, I can't give you better directions, but I'm fairly sure I've seen at least 5 or so between Romaly, and the regions north of it. Well, it's not too often, I have a guess. Suppose you must be a sort of explorer, eh? Allow me to share some wisdom in honor of this chance encounter. As long as you stay here, monsters will not attack you. What is more, there are other places much like this in our realm. Be sure to take the time to explore any unusual spot you see on your travels. Wise was the fellow who once said it is the journey, not the destination, that matters most. Full moon ring, so we can stop a paralysis, which I actually think I'm going to give to her because she can actually cure paralysis.
Now, whether or not she'll do it is another thing, of course. Alright, nothing to the left. Nothing to the direct north. Barrel! We got some strong medicine. I'm guessing that's everything, right? Alright, we'll just go north. Alright. I'm just gonna look around a bit. Ooh, there's something here. Are you a spot? You are not. We can't climb the mountains. Ooh, there's the shrine. I see nothing around here. Let's check out the shrine, even though there's probably not going to be anything we can do right now, because they said it was closed for now. Ooh, treasure. It's a mini medal!
I've seen my fair share of towns, but I've never known monsters to appear within them until now. Doesn't matter if it's day or night, no one's safe. What's the world coming to?
Ooh, some special medicine. I don't know where I interacted that with, but okay. Anything on this side too, or no? Okay. Well, let's take a look inside and see them turn us away. Oh, hello.
Hold it right there. That way lies Il Regno di Portuga, the Kingdom of Portuga.
See, now that name stayed the same.
If you want to go through, you must find the Chiave Magica. Scusi, the magic key. Bastille, eh?
Oh, wait, shit, dude!
With a great number of monsters lately, we have been forced to restrict who can pass through.
So we can get it, but we can't just skip, well, I don't know if he's Kandar. It's Robbin Hood now. Or Ood. So, yeah. Alright, I'll meet you outside. I went a little further on my own just because, well, I could. But alright, we've already been down this way, so I'm just going to go cross over to the north like we're supposed to. Whether or not there's battles or not. Heading on forward. That was a stone in the road, not anything else. Oh, we got some mountains. Alright, they said there was a big tree or something near the mountain area. Don't see anything here, but let's find the little treasure here. Luck, seed of luck, and 2 medicinal herbs and some strong medicine. Nice! Alright, we continue against the mountains. How about this tree? Nothing! Okay. I'm gonna check the other trees too. Alright, those trees weren't anything. Nothing here. Oh, what about here? Big tree? Big tree. Hello. Gurgle, gurgle. Tal calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells about Monty's monster menagerie. Gware! Monster gleefully hurries up to go greet Monty. Upon meeting with Monty, the monster has given a new lease on life and a new name too. Gobblebert. 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 Okay. Well, hooray! Do I see anything else? Not really. But we do want to gather as many as we can, that's for sure. So we have to find them. We don't actually get to fight them after a battle, it seems. Or maybe it does, and these are just some of the standard ones we could find or something. I'm not sure. Also, it looks like that was the only bit of treasure we're getting. Just curious. Okay, thank you. Fight time, right? Oh, sorry, I was about to start and I realized we have new enemies here. We have a Putrefido and a Crabbit that are new. Crabbids have high defense, so I'm going to focus on the Putrefido. You get that score next because they can paralyze. and you hit everything, and I have Terry doing her own thing. Which makes sense. Terry's gonna have to use their staff. Good! Yeah, because they resist basically fighting moves. Actually, I wonder if Flame Strike would have worked, or Flame Slash. But okay. Let's just scramble to town. I had a bit of a brutal fight there. They got a dazzle off on me. But anyway, let's go to town. Khoryv. I don't remember their exact name here. Kanave, I think it may have been. But I'm okay with this one. Hello.
I came here in pursuit of that rascal Robbin Ood, but he's nowhere to be found. The villagers say he ran off to hide at the top of some tower somewhere.
Welcome to the mountain village of Khoryv, brave traveler.
Well, I see a weapon shop, which means we definitely have to investigate. Or weapons and armor, whatever. Okay, I got caught on a bush there. Anything special over here that investigate? Before I do this, I'm thinking of Skyrim briefly here. Like, can I steal some iron? All right, let's see what you have. Chain whip. That's an improvement for sure. Let's see. Chain whip. 65 or 67. I might do some passing down, maybe. Let's see. Iron lance is 59. That's 8 versus. Oh, that's 8 about 8 as well. That's a big improvement there. Iron lance. Iron claws are basically the same as a chain whip, so you're better off with the chain whip, it sounds like. Wizard staff, we already have. Scale shield, I didn't buy any yet. That's only 4 more defense. Don't have that, and dragon skill. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is buy just one chain whip. 1,300 gold! Holy fuck! But it's worth it. Scarcy, go ahead. You'll have the highest attack. That's all we could spend, though, but jeez. With all the battles I was doing, I figured I might have enough money, but no. For Crack, that would be an improvement. So it would be for her, too. I'd rather keep him on the boomerang for now, and I'm going to give this to Terry. And we could also sell some things. I'm going to do that off-screen. One moment. Alright, I already sold off my old equipment. Let's take a further look around.
If I see a monster town or in wilderness place, I'm not feeling frightening. Conversely, when monsters catch view of my most fearless body, monster feel surprising and run quickly away elsewhere.
Oh, jeez.
Human must not show monsters that they are feeling frightening. Instead, must show always courageousness.
I guess they're supposed to be, like, Russian, I guess.
You know, I bumped into a spiked hare while looking for herbs the other day. It was in the forest northwest of here, if memory serves. I think the goddess smiled upon me, and it decided I wasn't worth attacking. Doubtless, it's still there even now. It did seem awfully friendly, but I still can't quite bring myself to go back. Oh, I wish it would just clear off so I could collect some more herbs.
Well, that sounds like a plan. Hello.
To the north of village is other village of Norvik. To the southwest from village is tower of name Skyfell Tower. We have fine location, yes?
Yep, you're the center of everything. This town is much bigger than I like, to be honest. Everything feels a lot bigger, and in a way, that's fine. But it's also like, oh my gosh, so much to explore. Magic water. That's good for selling if I really need the money. Otherwise, I have to save it for... Oh, damn it. Let's try that again. Let's go inside the bar, I guess. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Travelers tell a village of perennially sleeping people. But this is not possible, yes? How is this to be believed?
Hey, it is as I told you, foolish man. Villagers angered fairies and were punished with sleep.
Oh, that thing was bothering me.
We was just thinking about this burly geezer who came to town once. This bleeding massive ailment on his noggin, so he did. Saw him at the local watering hole wolfing down some food like there was no tomorrow. No drinking sight. Can you believe it? So I asked him if I fancied something to wet the wheel whistle, but the fella tells me he ain't got time for making merry. Said something about a quest before he's scuppered. Between you and me, I reckon he was on the run from something. Oh well, whatever the case is now, I hope he's enjoying himself.
Probably our dad.
Welcome to the Drinking Castle Village. Please, you must recline and unbend tranquilly.
I record back not scared warrior who came to village a decade ago or so. Looked to have seen the important quest. Even in drinking place of merriment, his face as cold as mountain of goat's teeth. To me, he revealed his having newly born child he left behind at home. Also mentioned his wish to be embracing those he left. Warrior's lovely voice of gentle warmth still echoes in my ear even today.
Pouch of musk.
As the sun is falling at the horizon, I am lately catching view of hill slime. But when darkness drop on town, hill slime is found nowhere. Perhaps it come to only at sunset.
So we want to pick up a heel slime. Sounds like a thing to do. I guess I can come around, back around sunset. If I can remember it. But alright. I skipped some parts here, so why don't we go up here.
Going down on time of night is unhappy occasion, but infrequently amusing. One example, you can witness change of various states of being. Village drinking places revived from slumber. Moonlight also caused village to appear in whole new way. You two required to visit village at evening. No discovery, liberate your mind.
Well, we certainly have a farm here. I'm pressing buttons just in case there is something here. Don't want to talk to you again. Anything on the side here? That is niet. Alright, we have church. I might save off screen. After I don't get to loot the place really.
Babushka scolded me when I loitered near the village graves. I mean, no offense. I just searched for treasure that might be nearby.
Oh, you have a good plan. Alright, let me go ahead and save. I'll be right back. Alright, I took care of that. I also went ahead and applied some stat seeds. Not a lot, but all the strength seeds went to the thief. All the intelligence, wisdom and MP went to the hero, because the hero needs MP usually. So, let's take a look around. We're just looking around. Don't mind us, we're just visiting the grave. And we got a mini medal! Okay.
Here sleeps great martial artist. Stories of him tell of his punching head of bear completely off. I wish that I could become like him.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this story in the old original. And no, he used claws. Alright, well, that's everything we can find here. What else do we have to discover? I guess the center and the item shop. So I'll meet you right out, I guess, close to the center, actually. Here we are. Let's take a look around. I think I've been around here somewhat. Okay, yeah, we talked to you. Anything of interest here?
Years past, poison needle is sold in shop of village. It's a great weapon, even hands of weakling can strike weak spot of foe and decease instantly.
That would be very good for metal hunting, but also for our Goof-Off once her attack is just completely garbage. Which eventually it will. Let's check out the item shop area. Anything good here? Wow. Nothing? I was hoping for a little, at least a little something near this junk. Alright, we'll go to the item shop first. The proper way. Yeah, I remember this. At night, you can get something better.
Greetings, if you're looking for items, you're in luck.
Alright. We have an iron apron, which we cannot afford, unfortunately. Feathered cap, we've seen it before. Hardwood headwear, which is surprisingly decent amount of defense. Like the feathered hat is less defense. That is so weird. Leather cape. Yeah, we've received 2 so far. Rabbit tail for that little bit of agility. Or no, a little bit of luck, excuse me. Necklace of immunity. Prevent poison and a little bit of a defense boost. Rousing ring, which keeps them awake. And then just regular stuff here. So nothing very interesting. Alright, well, let's go in the back.
Please, beloved customer, your coming into this place is vexatious to me.
You're welcome. Yeah, we have to wait till he's not there. We got boxer shorts. Lovely. How about that? Oh, we can't take from that sack, hanging sack, unfortunately. Alright, how bad are those boxer shorts? Unfortunate underclothes which exude an air of despair. Or maybe that's just sweat. Ew. Yeah, same for you. Okay. Well, we went on a underwear raid here, I guess you could say. Alright, and we went to the Inner Ready, I think, and explored there. I'm going to double check that, but if not, I will meet you... Actually, we're going to... Oh, wait. Oh, I can't go through the gate to loot the fruit. But anyway, I was going to say, we're going to go ahead and actually stop by Elihan. Ooh, we did not go here. Hang on. There are barrels. Alright. Never mind. I thought we went in here. We can talk to you and get our rest. Necklace of Immunity, a free one. That's not bad at all. And some plain clothes. Alright. The beds are pretty nice looking, I ain't gonna lie. But alright, we're gonna drop by Lihan for mini metal exchange and maybe say hi to Mom. So, I'll see you there. Alright, let's see if it was worth recording this part. 9 mini metals total. Okay, we hit the 8 mini metal milestone, which means we get the edge boomerang. I'm glad I waited. I figured as much it was coming up. 9, and bring you to 12, we brought over a silver platter. Alright, well, let's take a look at Crag now. 49 to 62! That's gonna be nice. Now, here's a question. Can you also equip the boomerang? Alright. I'm gonna put it over here, but then also equip this so that you have it in your possession. So if we do need to hit multiple enemies multiple times, we'll at least have an option for it. I'm not going to give it to Terry because, well, Terry is not very strong. Also, while I'm thinking of it, here, make yourself not poisoned, I guess. There we go. I don't really need that, but whatever. Alright, we're going to go say hi to Mom.
Oh, welcome home, Muffin. My sweet dear Tao. You must be worn out from all that running around. Go on now, off to bed with you. What's that? Of course your little friends can say too. The more the merrier. Good night, children. Morning, darling. Go on now. Off you go and do some adventuring.
Alright, I guess not much there. I also never talked to our granddad, so let's go ahead and do that.
Ortega was a real hero material, you know. Your father was something special. His father before him, eh? You've got a lot to live up to, child. Don't let your grandfather down.
Well, if you're such a grand man, I would expect you to be a little bit more active. I mean, aren't you technically a bit of a hero too, even if you're older? I mean, Rab from Dragon Quest XI showed us that you don't have to worry about your age. You just gotta do it. I mean, Boria too. Anyway, what else do we have? I think that's everything in Elihan. We have some backtracking to do mildly. Not a lot. I think what I'll do is I'm going to wait around Kanave and see if I can visit midday, like they say, for that heal slime, because that seems important. So I will meet you in Kanave, or that's what it was called, but Khoryv, whatever it is, the last time we were in, at midday. I'll see you there. Khoryv, my bad. Alright, we're here midday, and a heal slime has shown up. Hello! Slurp. Alright, soothing voice, menagerie, splooper. Monster happily heads off to go and greet Monty. We got a Healy! Well, that seems to round out the party. Oh, the Monster Wrangler's mind is open to a new world of cordial critter comprehension. When Welcome done on reaching the 3-monster milestone, you now understand even more than before about how monsters live their lives. Is that it? That's just a rank up, I guess? Did you learn something, Crag? Not really. Okay, well, we haven't made it there yet. I don't think there's anything else here. I'm gonna see if there's anywhere else that there happens to be a monster as well. Alright, so after a random battle, I get a new ability from Crag called Call of the Wild. I guess that's what happens when after you do a couple battles here. So anyway, I'm gonna show you where I'm going in just a moment, but figured I'd show that off before anything. Alright, don't mind that. I decided to go back to Romaly, whatever me, at night, because I thought there was supposed to be a monster here. But originally what I was trying to do was see if I could sneak into Elihan Castle at night by going through the tower, but unfortunately that was not the case. You ain't saying anything new here? If you tell you remain cautious when visiting the northern mountains, there are monsters up there, palace man, yeah. Alright, we've seen that. You will also join the weapons and shields. Alright, I'll meet you when we find something interesting. And oh! Well, that's not that interesting, but apparently I forgot to check out that pot, so... Neat! Anyway, yeah, if I see something interesting, I'll show you. Alright, it took me a bit. I walked by too many times, but right over here... Spike Terror! Switch, switch. Pew pew! And we got a pew pew! And so we got Harry. I prefer Roger, but that's fine. Awesome! I knew that there was going to be another one around here somewhere. I remember we got reminded by it anyway. Alright. From here, though, I think that's about all the ones I remember being reminded of. I did remember seeing a slime in Elihan, but I think I need the final key for it, and like I said, I don't know if we're able to free them whenever, but I guess I'll meet you back at Khoryv, and we'll go ahead and back to our exploring. Alright, we're back at Khoryv, and we have a place to decide here, so you know what? I'm going to explore west a little bit, and get close to the tower, but not quite get there. I know north there's a tingling. There's a sparkling spot, but I don't feel like going after that right now. So, let's head west. Alright. We'll go up to the bridge south, and then we'll make our way north. This is also not a bad way to make some money and get some items as well. Alright, there's the bridge. We're not crossing that. But we are going to get that sparkly after this fight. Sparkles, iron apron, and a turban, and 2 agility seeds. Ooh, that'll actually be pretty good. Let me see. Your armor is leather cape. I think that's better than the apron, isn't it? No, it's not! Good for you! And we also get the other turban. See, look at that. Not buying things does pay off sometimes. I don't think the tortoiseshell can be used by anybody else either, so I think we're good on that. Double checking. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Exploring does pay. Let's see, what's about over here? Ooh, a tree! Alright. Something I didn't try is going to these places like at different times. Ooh! I see a grave, but am I not allowed to go over there? That's a shame. What if I wanted to pay my respects or something? Well, that's a shame. Alright, that makes me think something's here at night. That's gotta be it, right? Right? I don't know. Well, in any case, we'll go ahead and... Let's see. I guess we'll wait till time changes. I will meet you back here, well, in a moment. I'm going to look around here. And after this fight, I will meet you back there at a different time. Alright, I was right. Something did change. You! Hello. And calm down. And making their way, excuse me, Trixie made it their way. Alright. I thought something would be different. Anything else different? That was the first thing I noticed anyway. Oh wait, there's a sack. I think I missed it the first time. Sage's Elixir! Holy shit! That's actually pretty good, and we might be able to sell that for good money if we really need to. 80 MP. Or we save it for, you know, when we might actually need it, but who knows. Anyway, I think this side's done. I will make my way up north, but I'll get past the spots that we've seen already, at least. So, I'll be right there. Alright, we leveled up in a fight, and we got Animal Instinct for Crag. Also Sizz for Tau. I guess we'll have to see what each of them do in another battle. I'll demonstrate it soon. Oh, we're here. That wasn't too far. But you know what? Let's take a look, actually. Those are abilities. Animal Instinct. Searches for any friendly monsters lurking nearby. Oh! Sadly doesn't see any nearby. Okay. Well, that's neat. And spells. Sizz. Here we go. Singes a group of enemies with blazing fire. Neat. Flame slash sleepy. Animal Instinct. Call the Wild. Summons a wolf warrior that unleashes 4 strikes on all enemies. That's kind of neat. Tongue lashing and soothing song. Yeah, they're really well rounded. I appreciate it. Make me think of Gabo a little bit from Dragon Quest VII. Over here, Concealment, just the strong medicine, and a Chimera Wing. I was actually running low on Chimera Wing, so whatever. Alright, I'm gonna try to go into maybe northward to the town. Oh wait, we got a new enemy. 2 new enemies. The Cumulus and a Poison Pillar, I guess they call them? Iller Pillar. And Cumulus, okay. And why don't you take care of the 2? Call the Wild. On all 4 strikes on all enemies? Try it. Alright. That was damage. Ow! Well, we didn't get poisoned. Everyone just attack. Yep, sing and dance. Is that not very effective for blue? I forget. I think it is. I'm tempted to reach that town, but I think that's going to be a whole new plot thread, and so let's just pick up some other items. Wayfarer's Clothes, Feathered Cap, and Coagulant. Alright, the Feathered Cap could be useful. You already have decent defense. You've got that. Turban's not that great. It's got better, I mean, and Hardwood Hat. is better than that. So, congratulations, you get an upgrade. Alright, I think that was about everything around here. Ooh, we got a new enemy, and oh, this is gonna be tough. I am going to put all hands on deck here. Everyone follow orders here. Not that I'm expecting for her to follow that. Alright, Raven Lunatic is a little dangerous. All these are. We have Bow Musty, Future Fido, Raven Lunatic, and Reckless Armor is already kind of dangerous too. Alright, you're going to go ahead and we're going to try to take you out. I want you to go ahead and try to Sandstorm the Restless Armor. Maybe that'll stop him from kicking our ass. You need to just go all out. And as for you, get ready for medicinal herbs. I think, actually, you know what? Attempt to heal Crag, because I don't trust anything else. Restless Armor's blinded. Okay. Ooh, okay, she's dodgy right now. Alright. She's super dodgy. Go her. Alright, that's one of her things that she could do. Get rid of the Iller Pillar. Try the Propeller Blade on Restless Armor to really finish him off. You attack, and I would like you to attempt to try to Medicinal Herb yourself. Good, he's gone. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, there's only 2 of them, so that's not too bad. We should be okay. Everyone just attack. Okay, that was a little dicey for me. I'm going to take a moment to heal. Okay, so note to self, don't explore north. We're heading back to town, and yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, we haven't looked at this place at night, so we can talk to people and see what they have to say. Oh ho! There's something behind.
The rivers of Drinkers say that in the forest to the west of the village are dwelling hidden fairies. Such fantasy.
Shush. I don't care. I don't think I've been here. Ooh, a fur hood.
What's that? Please, to be leaving hastily, my husband will see. Oh, apologies. I fear I spoke loosely in my sleep.
Mini medal. Alright, well, I didn't know about this place, but dang if I didn't loot the place.
Surroundings are home to barbaric monsters, so we communicate not often. But there is village of Norfolk to north. I went once during my youth, surrounded by inspiring forest of much beauty.
Oh, establish this conclusions for the day. Curses.
Yeah, that's why I went in the back. So they said it becomes a nightlife at night, but I guess it really doesn't. Alright, I'll meet you when I see something interesting, at least. Aha! This is it. Time to loot the man. A rousing ring. And a poison needle. There. That's what you get for not selling it, jerk.
What's up?
Haha. Alright, let's see. Does anyone have room for a rousing heart ring or whatever? I mean, proves your luck. Interesting. Lowers your defense. That lowers your luck going by a little bit, but it would prevent you from falling asleep. The rabbit tail's not that useful, so yeah. May as well. Alright, I'll see the next interesting thing. Oh, here's something.
Wind Whisper said me that there is shop and theater in town of Asham to southeast. There is establishment that only accept clients at time of night. This is of large intrigue to me. What must occur within the walls and only in the dark?
Alright, and in the end...
You won't escape me much longer, you villain. Curse you, Robbin Ood.
that's about it. Alright, last bit of notice here.
Going town on time of night is an unhappy occasion, but infrequently amusing. One example, you can witness change of various states of being.
I think you already mentioned this. There's revived from slumber. Yeah, you two are required to visit. Yeah, we just did. Thank you. Alright, but I think that's about it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and save here, and, well, next time we will... I guess that we'll want to fight Robbin Ood, since North is a little too scary for us to really venture into yet. And I figure it'll toughen us up to go ahead and capture not Kandar. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.